Say cheese.
Alright, so we're done with the event. Now it's time to pack up the machine and take it back. It's not a hard process. There are only a couple of things you have to pay special attention to make sure that you can transport OCCO safely. Right now it's plugged in, it's working. We have to first shut down the machine because we don't want to just yank out the power cable. After all, this is a Windows computer and it doesn't like it. So let's make sure that yes, the remote controller is on. I'm going to double tap on the live view window and move the mouse cursor there, double tap. That will open up the main application menu. Then I'm going to shut down the app and shut down the machine. There is a shortcut right there on the desktop. You double tap that and the window shuts down. So we're going to wait for a minute. While it's shutting down, we can actually prepare our box. To do that, we don't need this to be turned on now, we can turn it off. To do that, let's just open up the box and move all the accessories away. Take the straps out, lay them outside. So now this area here is ready to accept the robot. Okay, computer is shut down. We can now unplug the power cord right here. Okay, the robot's unplugged. We need to put the clothing on top of the robot, and that's easiest to do when the robot is lowered. So let's do that first. I'm gonna reach here. For convenience and added stability, I'm just going to put my knee on top of the platform here so it doesn't topple or anything. Very important, I will repeat this multiple times. Never remove this security bolt here. So I'll turn it around so it's better visible. This security bolt here is the last thing that comes off. So don't touch this for now. We're just going to lower the leg, we'll remove the safety pin, and holding it with one hand, we loosen the height adjustment knob, and it comes down. After it's all the way down, you tighten it up again. Why? Because when it's time to lift up the machine, we don't want the leg to extend and stay attached to the pin. So at this point, the machine is ready to accept to be clothed. To do that, first thing we do is we tilt the head back. It already happens to be in this position, but say if it were like this, we would tilt it back and aim it straight. Why? Because when we put the clothing on top, the clothing plays multiple roles. And one of the most important ones is that it protects the head from coming down and damaging the sensitive electronics and mechanics here while in transportation. So it actually kind of fixes the robot in a position inside the box. So let's do that. Let's touch the clothing. There are straps. This is specifically designed for OCCO Model C, and you always have it included with your set. The straps are coming to the front. Yes, the flash. The correct position for the flash is to, let me show it this way, is to face it forward so that it doesn't take any space here. Okay, that's the front, and it should slide right in with no resistance. Okay, that's pretty good. The head is back. We can access the handles through those cutouts. Now we should tighten the Velcro straps here. There's two. You want them snug, but not overly tight, because you understand every bit of pressure you put on this clothing is eventually gonna impact the mechanics. So we keep it snug, but not overly tight. That's it. Now the robot's ready to be put in the box, and it is now that it is possible or safe to remove this security knob here. Let's do it. Make sure you don't lose this bolt, because it's super crucial. If you lose this bolt, do not operate the machine without it. This is a standard quarter 20 bolt. You can get it for a few pennies at a hardware store. It's better to have something that's ugly than not have it at all. And if you lose one, then please write us and we will send you one replacement. So the robot's now ready to be placed inside the box. Let's do it. We'll raise it and put it all the way back. You want the leg as far back as possible. And lay it down. So this is pretty good. We want the head to be about 5 to 10 centimeters away from the front of the robot. So this happens to be fine. If it isn't the way that you see here, then it's safe to actually lift it up by clothing and kind of move it back. Okay? So we're not going to touch the straps yet because we still have the platform or the pedestal to put on top. Let's do that. First thing we do is we make sure we don't lose the crucial piece of security equipment. Take that, put it on top of the, actually I forgot. This thing here, this piece of foam here, is actually cushioning and protection for the pedestal. Because those nylon straps, kind of, they're made out of durable material, and if your transportation takes a while, then it will rub against the sides of the pedestal and it may actually wear them out and damage them. So we're going to lay it down and put the pedestal basically flush to the edge of the box at the bottom of it. Now we can strap things down. There are 3 straps. Don't go crazy over tightening it. Just make sure it's snug. 1, 2, and a third one. This one in particular, you don't want to go tightening too much, because you understand it, at the end of the day it pressures the head if you do it too much. And in this position it simply prevents the robot from sliding forward. So we're done packaging the robot. Now we can put the accessories into the box as well. We have our flash reflector, our remote control for the PC, and we can fit them somewhere. Your clothing, your version of clothing may have specifically designed pockets for it. So this one doesn't happen to have one. So I'm just going to slide it under this foam here. And the same for the remote control for the TV. Okay, that's here. And now, I forgot the lens cap. That should have been put on top, obviously, on top of the robot before we packed it in. If you forget it, that's okay. Nothing's going to scratch the lens. But of course it's a good idea just to prevent any dust from accumulating on the lens. So this one it's an oops. Anyway, we are not ready because I just noticed that I forgot to tack this in. Well, that's okay. I can do it now. Should have been done, of course, before we put the pedestal in. So now we can flash it down. And it should close really easily. There should be no pressure. You'll know if it's not closing easily, that means that something is missing or something is sticking out of the box. You have to fix that. Don't force it in other words. Okay, so this robot's ready to be transported. Just pick it up by the handle and off we go. That's it. Thanks.